this today, I bought tons of classic LEGO Ninjago sets for what is probably one of my most insane videos yet. I bought loads of sets from when Ninjago first came out, which I'm sure that you will all recognise. Now, these weren't just sets that were insanely nostalgic and rare. Some of the sets in this video are sets that I've literally been wanting for decades. So please do subscribe. This is honestly one of the most insane videos that I've ever made, which just so happens to start with this box here. I'm so excited. I mean, dude, this is literally only the first set, and it has something just ridiculous in it. Classic Ninjago sets just had something so special to them. I literally don't even know what it is. I couldn't put my finger on it, but there is just some sort of magic that is put into every single one of these sets, boys. Oh, dude. Oh, man. This is such a dream come true. The first set is Cole's Earth Dragon Defense, which is an absolutely mental set to start with. I can't believe it. Like, this is so mental to have this set. Bro, this is a set that I've wanted for absolutely years. And like, I honestly kind of gave up hope that I'd ever get it. All of the pieces are in here. Like, dude, these are such nostalgic instructions. I'm hyperventilating. My heart rate is like booming right now. I'm kind of freaking out. Now, this is a set which is insanely expensive to get your hands on nowadays, and is one of the first Ninjago dragons that LEGO ever released. Now, since LEGO has made tons and tons of Ninjago dragons, but the first 4 Ninjago dragons from 2011 are just so iconic and classic. It's insane. I mean, back in 2011, life was just at its peak, you know. We had Phineas and Ferb, The Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time, and this set is taking me back to those places. This set genuinely is just insane to have. Like, all of the original Ninjago dragons were so unique when they came out, and this is still like an insanely different kind of set, and it is so accurate to the show. Like, it's insane. This is one of the only dragons of the 4 where you get a custom, a completely unique head mold as well. Having this classic Ninjago set from one of my favourite ninja growing up. Bro, like, it's just awesome. I mean, the tail, you know, it flicks, so like, he's like this with his like tail and stuff, so. You get so many different things with it as well. Like, you get this weird rock, the Scythe of Quakes. This is just insane. Like, seriously. Wow. If I had to rate this thing, I'd give it a Ben 10 Alien Force out of 10. Now that is a classic show. But like, there's so much more. If this box has what I think it has in it, then we are in for a treat, fellas. This is a set that I remember so specifically, like, really badly wanting. The 2011 Monastery of Spinjitzu. Like, just opening this thing up and pouring the pieces out with, it's just like, I can't even put it into words. I'm so lucky to be able to make videos like this. It's crazy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, classic sensei win! I managed to find the instructions online as well, so, you know, I can build this bad boy. This is just mental. But honestly, it really didn't take me very long to get this thing built up, and boys, it was just as ridiculous as you would expect. We obviously got ourselves the main dojo build here, but this thing has a lot more to it. Not only does this back door open here, but it reveals a shuriken of ice. I mean, I wonder what that shuriken is doing. Let's try and take it. Which, if you do, you will just explode the floor and go flying. It's a bit overkill, I think, but in this thing, not only are we getting ourselves 3 awesome minifigures, but also a lovely build here. I mean, this is a lovely display piece with some great play features. I was literally like 7 years old when this thing came out, and dude, this is a classic Ninjago set. And on one side of it, you have these cool little like sword things that like the ninja can train on, as well as on the other side, you've got these daggers that come down. Pretty terrifying, to be honest. I don't really know how to describe it, but like the season 1 sets, they had such a specific image they were going for of like this kind of classic Japanese architecture, all of the dojos, the monasteries, like it's really awesome. And in this thing, you're getting so many cool details, and this thing looks like a fantastic display piece, but honestly, like for $50 when this thing came out, that is insanely steep. So I kind of understand why my mum wouldn't let me buy it. However, back in the day, there is one Ninjago set in particular that not a lot of people were able to get. Now, this is a Ninjago set that I've been hoping to get my hands on for literally years. However, the issue has been that nobody sold it. And this is one of those sets that I have been actively trying to seek for so many years that I just kind of gave up. Until one fateful night a few weeks ago, I was on eBay and I found it. In fact, this set is so rare that it's actually become known as the most expensive and valuable Ninjago set that LEGO has ever released. I am genuinely really terrified about this. This is either going to be the greatest deal that I've ever got, or a complete scam. Bro, my heart is actually kind of racing right now. There's no way. The Lightning Dragon Battle from 2011. Dude, what? No way. Look at this. For those of you that don't know, back in the day, this thing retailed for like $80, but now it costs you nearly 400 quid to get your hands on this thing. Okay, so I managed to get this set for $100. That is insane. This actually seems like all the pieces are here. Like, dude, I don't even know how to explain to you just how ridiculous this deal is. This is a set that in videos, I have literally made a joke about getting this set because it's so insane and so ludicrous that I would even ever get my hands on it that it's just like, it's just not gonna happen, right? Wrong. I mean, bro, this dragon is just so sick. It's absolutely massive, and having this is just ridiculous. Like, mental. The wings on it are just like the classic Ninjago wings. I love the fact that he's got like the custom head mold as well. Obviously the head mold is exclusive. So cool. This set basically comes in two parts. In the first one, we're getting ourselves this helicopter. It is phenomenal. Like, seriously an awesome build. And considering the fact this thing is like 14 years old, it holds up so insanely well. But I'm actually genuinely surprised by the scale of this thing. I love the fact that he's got like a skeleton mouth for the cockpit. This thing spinning is really cool as well. It's got loads of turrets with skeleton heads on it, which is just cool. I just love spinning this thing. I'm just gonna do this forever. Oh, it's broken. I mean, the helicopter is awesome, but the dragon is probably even cooler. And you can sit on there, the JDX minifigure that we get in here, as well as, you know, maybe Sensei Wu, who is a classic minifigure. We've got Cruncher, as well as Fractal. I mean, 4 fantastic minifigures, and not to mention the fact that we also get ourselves a spinner in here for Cruncher as well, which is super fun. Like, bro, this is sick. And dude, these minifigures are just like unbelievable, seriously. This is probably gonna have to go down as the greatest like purchase I've ever made. I mean, boys, this is crazy, but I've still got a few more tricks up my sleeve. I went ahead and bought a set from my childhood, which is just an absolute classic, fellas, okay? This set here, which is actually a set that I had growing up, but you know, few issues. Now, one of the reasons I decided to buy all of these classic Ninjago sets is because I'm trying to build the biggest Ninjago collection of all time, and all of these sets here are sets that I don't have at the moment. Now, obviously, over the years, I've collected many sets when I was like a wee lad, but you know, over the years, a lot of the time, they generally get lost, and you know, it's kind of a shame. So buying sets like this allow me to kind of like make up for that a little bit. This is one of my greatest mistakes growing up. Dude, oh my days. Oh, yes. We have the fire temple. We are absolutely balling right now. This thing is huge. What is this? Oh, dude, I actually can't believe stuff like this. Like, I need to open this thing. Let's see if we've actually got everything in there. This is easily one of the most, probably top 5 classic, iconic, recognizable Ninjago sets. It's literally bigger than me, although I am quite a little man. So, all of the parts are in here, as well as all 3 instruction booklets. Alright, so building this set, I think starts out with the dragon, which, you know, is good, because then I will have every single Season 1 Ninjago dragon. I'm just so happy. The only slight issue was that all of the pieces were just in one pile, so it did take me a while. The dragon is finished. There is so many pieces here, and honestly, this is going to take me forever. It's literally dark outside. I've been sat here for hours. I went ahead and got building the temple section of this set, which is, you know, probably the second most recognizable thing from this set, and is absolutely huge. Honestly, all in all, this probably took me like 3 or 4 hours of just straight flat out building to do, but it was so much fun. I mean, seriously, I felt like I was that like 7-year-old kid again, sat on my floor with my dad building this set. It was a really good time. I actually really enjoyed doing it. And before long, fellas, I had finished building it, and like, this set is ridiculous. In this set, we get so much stuff. Not only do we get the fire dragon, which is one of the most recognizable things from Lego, from Ninjago, it is everywhere, but we also get the temple build itself, which splits in half as the play feature to reveal the dragon. You get these 2 little side builds here as well, and it's just very cool. I mean, the temple is just so iconic, and again, you know, like I'm saying, it's got that kind of aesthetic that Ninjago doesn't seem to have anymore. It's like that kind of Japanese inspired, I guess. Like, the architecture is very cool. But of course, this set also did come with loads of minifigures. This is exciting. This is mental. This thing comes with 7 minifigures, okay? We're getting ourselves Zane, KaiDX, Nia, Lord Garmadon, Sensei Wu, Cruncher, And they even included the Samukai minifigure. Do you know what this means? Just look at the prices this thing is going for online. I mean, it's ridiculous. Somebody is selling it for £150. What? His, like, jaw opens. He can carry all the golden weapons. I actually, like, cannot believe that I've got this set. And it is, like, 100% complete, by the way. Not only are we getting the dragon, which is amazing. We get, obviously, the awesome temple build as well. But we also get every single one of the minifigures, which is mental. This is crazy. The entire box. This is such memories of, like, when I was little, building this thing with my dad. And, like, just having so many good times with it until I threw it in the bin of doom. But now I have it back in my collection and it's just awesome. And boys, now I've built quite a few classic Ninjago sets, and honestly, you know, this is probably more than enough. More than enough nostalgia, and just, like, probably more than enough money I've spent on this video. But I still have one more set that I actually, again, like, I've said this a lot, but I cannot believe I've got this thing. Because, boys, this is one of the most classic sets from my childhood. This video just keeps getting more and more insane. Oh, okay, dude. Oh, yes. All right, here we go. Oh my days, dude. The Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. Bro, look at this thing. Oh my days. Look at how gorgeous this box is. I mean, seriously. This is literally in pristine condition. But because my desk is currently looking a little bit, you know, I went ahead and built this thing in my parents' house. I mean, like, dude, this thing here just brings back so many memories. This is my favorite season of Ninjago. And this is one of the sets that I always wanted as a kid. Let's go ahead and open this thing up, shall we? Oh, yes. Basically, every single bag here is sealed. I got on with building this bad boy, and this took me absolutely ages because for some reason the seller had put random bags to the ultrasonic raider, as well as some, I assume, like, serpentine set, so there was just loads of random unwanted pieces, but it was such a fun build. I mean, seriously, by this time as well, Lego had figured out the whole instructions thing with the black pieces, which was a real win. And before long, after building and just having a blast doing it, it was finally done. I mean, dude, this is just ridiculous to have in person. I mean, as a kid, I remember seeing this thing on the shelves and wanting it so bad. And this is just so cool in person. I mean, it's such a throwback to the classic, you know, big play sets that we get from Lego. It's such a compact, accurate, but playful, but detailed, but great to display set. Like, it's just got some sort of, like, magic in it. I don't know what they've done. And the play features in this are amazing. Obviously, in the show, the Destiny's Bounty is just a ship, but it also flies, which is really cool. So you can press this button here, and the, like, sails will expand, and you pull this thing back here, and it goes into engine mode, and then you can just, like, swoosh it around if you want, which I'm definitely going to be doing for the next few weeks. Look at that, the wings come out. I'm honestly so impressed with how well this holds up for, like, 13 years later. The head that we get here is really nice as well on the front. Honestly, I kind of feel like this might be the most accurate Ninjago Destiny's Bounty that we've ever gotten, given the fact that it was made in the same year that the show was also released. Since this set here, Lego has made tons of other Destiny's Bounties, and honestly, like, some of them are alright, they're okay, but this one, hands down, is just the most iconic one. I mean, boys, it is a certified classic. And fellas, that just about concludes every single one of the classic Ninjago sets that I bought in this video. And there is a lot of them. Obviously, we've got loads of dragons, loads of builds, ships. All of these sets are just ones that I've wanted for absolutely years. Well over a decade, by the way. And to now finally have my hands on them is such a dream come true. And I'm so grateful to all of you. I literally don't even know what to say. I mean, this is just one of the most insane. This is just, Thank you so much for watching these videos. It is such a blessing to be able to do this and a privilege. Just a reminder that no matter what you've done or who you are, Jesus saves, he loves you, and he wants to have a relationship with you. God bless.